Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I've got a real treat for you guys today. So there's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video on this species is because there's not much YouTube content on it. It's a collector palm. It's pretty rare. It's critically endangered in its natural habitat of Vanuatu. And that's a chain of islands right in the tropics. So a very small area. So this is Carpoxylon macrospermum, and this is a seedling that is approximately just over 6 months old. I sowed it last summer. I got the seeds from Rare Palm Seeds. I bought, well, it's crazy. I bought 5 seeds. They are $5 a piece. So it is actually a pretty expensive seed to buy. I had 3 out of the 5 germinate. 2 died within the first month. And this guy is the hardy specimen that's still going. So I'm not sure why they died, but no big deal. I got 1 out of it. That's why we buy in volume, right? When we grow palms, because we know we can make mistakes over water, underwater, sunburn, etc. So it's always good to have spares. So what's neat about this guy, he's on his 4th spear. It's coming up right now. And as you can tell, these things, these things get big, they get up to 80 feet in nature. It has a lovely green crown shaft. As it gets bigger, the trunk will taper down, kind of like a royal does. And one of the other things about this guy too is you have to keep the soil consistently moist. You cannot let this guy dry out, but you have to have good drainage with your waterings. So you can look at the leaves and say, oh, these things look a little weird. Well, there's some other things about this guy too. When they are seedlings, they do not require full sun. They actually can't take full sun. So I have him under full LED grow light. So he probably is not too happy with the fact that he's in full light. And also, if you remember from another video I did back a month or 2 ago, I had fertilized my palms with some slow release and worm castings. And a lot of my palms got fertilizer burned. So what you're seeing is this guy outgrowing a little bit of fertilizer burn, a little bit of sunburn, and also I'm on a well here. So sometimes I use dehumidifier water to water, sometimes I use tap water, and I've had some issues with dehumidifier water being a little too acidic, and you'll start to see some issues like this happen. And also just the mineral content and the salt that comes from my water softener in my tap. So a little bit of watering issues, but typically these guys will outgrow it. You can see here, the new frond still looks not bad, not perfect, but not bad. It's growing really well. And this is my only one that I have in my collection. So am I gonna grow more of these next year? Well, we'll see. The seed usually come fresh around summertime, early or late spring, early summer. And you wanna get these seeds fresh. If they are not fresh, they will not germinate. It's just a good idea with any seed, unless it's like a Washingtonia or a date palm or something like that. Those ones you can wait a long time before they'll pop. Anything like this that's really tropical, you want to get it fresh, and then you'll have really good success getting it to pop. So, oh, and I wanted to tell you guys, Carpoxylon means fruit and woody, and that's named after its seed. The endocarp of the seed is like a woody, fruity kind of texture. And that's where they got the Carpoxylon from, and the macrospermum, and it is the only one in its genus. It's a solitaire lone in its Latin genus, so there's nothing else like it. So it's pretty unique, and I've got it in this nice liner pot, perfect size for this guy. He'll probably be in here for another 2 years. But one thing I want to tell you as well is it's a decently fast growing palm. It is growing probably 50% faster than, say, Trachycarpus or a sable or more common palms, bottle palms, things like that. Not as fast as some of my Washingtonias, which are like this high already, but it's up there. So it's a pretty fast growing palm in seedling stage. So quite the fun palm to have. And probably, I'm guessing I'm probably the only or one of very few people in Canada and or Ontario for sure that have one of these palm trees in possession here at 43 degrees north in the tobacco belt of southern Ontario. So not many people know about this palm up here. A lot of people in the palm world do know about it, but up here, typical palms you see nowadays at nurseries: majesties, bottles, spindles, washies, sable. Actually, no, not many sables. People don't buy sables up here. And Phoenix Robelinis are the pygmy palms. So I do have those as well, but I do like to have stuff that's more collectible and more of a challenge because, you know, I'm in the palm hobby and that's what I do now. So, and this guy has been in 82 degrees Fahrenheit consistently in its room and 36% to 40% humidity. So even though it's tropical palm, loves humidity, it's doing really well in the dry conditions. Smidgen of brown tipping, no big deal. This thing grows faster than it can hurt itself. So anyway, that's Carpoxylon macrospermum. And if you have any more questions on this palm, we'll do an update later on when it gets bigger. And hopefully in a couple of years, we'll have it by the pool and have it big enough that it can be on display and not in its seedling stage. So everybody have a happy Sunday. Enjoy your beer. And I'm about to go watch some golf. See you, bye.